All right, hello everybody. Cedric and Cedric here, CR Wrestling Commentary. New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 Climax 31, Day 16. And Day 16 takes place on our 27th anniversary as a couple, not married, but as a couple. So we've been together 27 years and yet we're somehow single. Got a 11-year-old kid living together all these years, somehow still single.
We're a domestic partnership.
In a very non-domestic world. So this starts off. Chase Owens come out. He's got like literally everything that beautiful Bobby Eaton has worn plastered onto his trunks. You know, and he's been wearing the Bobby Eaton shirt for the longest. It's beautiful how he did it. I'm surprised, you know, and it was that beautiful Bobby. It was that Midnight Express blue that he used. So that was cool. This was a short match. Tai
Chi is hurt.
He's so hurt. He just said, I can't go home.
The match was going about 3 minutes. He pulled them damn pants off. Those ribs are hurt.
Yep. And it's weird. I didn't see everything in the match, and yet I think I saw everything.
Because you know, when people have injuries in a match and they're obvious, the person that they're wrestling will sometimes step out of their normal wrestling repertoire to just damage the ribs. And that's what Chase did. Throwing to the railing, stepping on them, kicking them. He was just hurting the ribs.
And that was all outside the ring. Once he got him in my notes here, I'm going to burn through these. So match started well with Chase Owens attacking the ribs. Cedric went through that. Chase wanted a kiss from Miho Abe, and when she rejected, Owens would kick Tai Chi in the ribs. It got him about 3 times.
Asked for a kiss, she said no, he get a kick in the ribs.
I got in, and Miho Abe was freaking adorable.
She was like, no.
Like, oh, she said no. It was cute. Oh, she could have said anything. So, you know, it's like, oh, you know what? Just sit her on the couch and give her some popcorn, watch a movie on Netflix or something. You know, she was that level of cute. She could be somebody's tiny little sister.
She might be.
She might. She will. Okay, so after 3 of them, Tai Chi fired up and, you know, hey, he took a leg kick. He just ate that, and Owens is like, my bad. Come in this side.
I didn't know it was like that, partner.
Yeah.
You know.
They thought about coming inside. You know, hey, he was saying, I'm sorry, you know, very sorry. Tai Chi ripped off his pants early, but his flamed out when Chase hit him with a bat breaker. And then later Chase would hit the Alabama Jam from the top rope. Honestly, people watch people jump off the top rope today. They don't think about it back in those days.
It was nothing like that. When people jump off the top rope, they try to get high and far.
And back in the day, it's like, no, you're jumping off the top rope onto someone. It's because the crowd had been educated on top rope being the worst, you know, and you had to sneak and get away with that stuff. So that was a heel tactic to go off the top rope. So when he came off the top rope, it was just like Bobby. There ain't no high jumping. No, he came off almost as just for where he was, like someone just slid him forward.
Yeah. It was almost weird.
Yeah, he hit that perfectly. And then this was followed up by the package pile driver for the win. You know, Chase gives love to Eaton, saying we miss and love you. Got me teary-eyed. And yeah, that was the match. Oh, Tai Chi got mad and pushed one of the young boys into the fence and stuff. And she was like, all right, take your broke back on to the back by yourself.
By yourself.
So that was the match. It was good. It was fluid. Everything was in there. No, Tai Chi didn't. This was not a Tai Chi match. No. Tai Chi can go longer and lots of suplexes.
He was just
kicks.
doing what he had to do to get through it.
Yeah, he was. He hurt. Those are broken ribs. They ain't bruised. They not subtly cracked. No, those got to be broken ribs. And it's got to be lower ones because they were high up. They wouldn't risk if they were broken because that could puncture a lung. So that's what I'm assuming anyway.
They may not be broken. I think he might have a muscular problem. I think he might damage the muscles in the ribs and the abdominal area. And you know, it takes I think muscle injuries might hurt worse.
A break ain't as bad as a muscle, so it might be some serious. Because if it, you come off those ropes, or if somebody hits you in the right spot, you can separate a rib and highly bruise the muscles between ribs. And if he was getting that in one area and during the match, and let's say he had, by the misfortune, abdominal cramp, a muscular cramp like you get in your calf or something, he's done. That's it, because that bruise might as well be a break. That's what it's going to feel like. But anyway, hey, Chase he got the win. Good job, Chase, his second win. I'm happy for him. So let's roll.
All right, and Cedric and Cedra are back, and we just finished watching Goto versus Sonata, who can do no wrong, and I enjoyed this match. It started off the same as that matches usually do. Goto went for the pin early. I can't remember what he did, but he went for the pin early and didn't get it. Then he went for the pin again and didn't get it, and went for the pin again, and Sonata really had to kick out of that one. And about 2 minutes later, Sonata did the same thing for him. Did 3 consecutive pins. It was a lot of receipts. More receipts than usual. Of course, Sonata got him in the Paradise Lock, which we all enjoy. And he did with rope hung, what was it, net breaker, Cedric?
Yeah.
Sonata normally does that, but then Goto muscled Sonata up onto the top turnbuckle and did a turnbuckle hung net breaker. Let's see. They went through a series of roll up technical pins. Oh, another receipt. Goto did the GTR, and then Sonata did the GTR of Goto. Goto was laying there holding his head, and I said out loud, "My move hurts." Goto tried to get the Dragon Sleeper on Sonata after Sonata tried to get it on him, but Sonata knows how to get up his own move. I don't know the names for the pins, but Sonata tried two different, roll up pins that Goto had to kick out of, like the monster had got him and he just got away. But he finally got him with what's it called, Cedric? The last pin that he beat him with?
Oh, the European clutch.
The European clutch, the one that he absconded from Zack Sabre, because Zack whipped him with him so many times, and he got the pin. He just outthought him. He didn't outright beat him. He didn't pummel him. Nobody got squashed. He outthought Goto this time, and he got the win. 2 more points. That's it. Cedric's not feeling very great right now, so we're going to prepare to watch the next match at some point. Let's roll.
All right, next match is Yoshihashi versus Tanahashi Hiroshi. And while this is more or less a friendly-ish match, honestly, it just won't capture my attention. And I admit, I just woke up, but these two just don't.
No. Just no interest whatsoever.
I really wanted to get behind this, so I was like, you know what? I was like, are you intrigued in this match? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, skip it. And so she skipped and skipped some more. Then it was the end. Tanahashi won, and she's like, I was like, back it up. We at least got to say exactly how he won. And so she backed it up, maybe a little bit too far. I don't know, but it was just a whole lot of yelling. And screaming. Look, it's cool for the yelling, but they ain't even yelled this much in Dragon Ball during the fights.
Mm-mm.
I don't care if it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. It don't matter. Ain't this much yelling, and
he got the sling well, Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi took it, got up, hollered, and didn't move. Just stood there hollering.
just hollering.
That's great, but you need to have some sort of a comeback. and Tanahashi was climbing to his feet in the corner, hollering like somebody was killing him.
I know the match was standard. I know they went through the rigmarole of their normal stuff, just a little more hype. And I know Yoshihashi was trying to bring it, but you knew Yoshihashi was going to lose. Mm-hmm. You knew how he was going to lose. And I think that's what makes it boring. Like, you got Tonga Loa, you know, hey, Ishii. You got Zack Sabre Jr., Jeff Cobb.
Okay,
you got Kota Ibushi. You don't, even if you got a feeling, okay, of who's going to win the match, you don't know how it's going to end. Because in the fact that, well, the only one that really has one finisher is Ibushi, but you don't know what they're going to put out at what time. And this right here, you know, it went through the same old, you know.
And it's like, if you're watching a Jeff Cobb match, you know what his finisher is, but sometimes you don't know when it's coming because he pulled that shit out and got a win. You like, I ain't see it coming.
And you know somebody's going to jump off the top rope at some point. He's going to catch him and do it.
Tama Tonga.
It's going to happen at some point. It's going to happen.
Tama Tonga can snap the gun stun off at any point. So much that the wrestler like, oh, when he grabbed me, I got to be ready to block.
Yes, he's done it out of a power bomb. He's done it capturing them off the top rope. He's done it, you know, when they try to sneak up from behind. You know, you don't know when he's gonna do it. That's beautiful.
Tanahashi, he knocks you down. He goes running, screaming, and jump over the top rope.
I mean, he's hollering and screaming, "Come on, get up! You know what's gonna happen." But you
know what's gonna happen.
You know,
and he's gonna jump on you.
Frog splash.
Either you can be standing or you cannot be standing. If you're standing, he takes you down. Then he, with urgency, jumps over the top rope, gets up there, does it again, and gets the pin. It's like the Flies made it today.
And you know what? I love Tanahashi. I like him, but he's gone back to boring. You know, there was a point where he would work the legs and you didn't know if it was going to, you know, it's going to be elevated Texas Clover hold or it's going to be, he had a different submission hold and he, you know, he's not a power wrestler. No. So, you know, at one point, you know how he was going to win. Now, or if he was going to win. Now it's like, you know, he's going to win, beat this person, and you know how. Even if he should work on the legs, he's not. He's going to do this. Man, New Japan, y'all got to ump your game and get more out of your wrestlers. And more don't mean longer matches, just different matches. You know, different matches. Look, even back in the day when I as much as I loved Flair and whatnot at points, I was like, it's the same old until he had the right opponent. It might have been the same old, but it was spread out, stretched out, and sometimes a repeat during the match. And sometimes different things happen. That's why sometimes you're having a good, you know, corner person to help cheat or whatnot can aid flavor to a match. You know, this is just two good guys hollering and beating on each other. I didn't think about the hollering part, but I knew how everything else was going to go.
I was just like, they are hollering. Yoshihashi just got up, ate the move, and stood there and hollered. Like the holler was going to do something.
Man, look, I can do a powered up holler and, you know, maybe my eyes will go blue and my hair go blonde. You know, I don't think my skin's going to go white, but, you know, I'll get there a little bit. You know, if I try and believe hard enough.
That's some damn strong belief.
Yeah, believe these two's going to do something different.
Yeah.
That's some strong belief. Oh, guess what? Belief didn't work. Now, did it? Oh, man. Look, I'm glad these two are wrestling. I like their repertoire. I just wish they would do something different. And because they both can put on very exciting matches. They just got to be different. Just do something different every once in a while. Add 3 or 4 new moves.
There's so many suplexes, drivers, and bombs. There's all kinds of things you could add.
You know, technical wrestling, when it comes to the land of the Europeans, good grief, that's a plethora of moves without power. Go chill with them for a little bit. Because I tell you this, if I went on an excursion, I'd be damned I go to Mexico now.
Mm-mm.
I would go to Ring of Honor. I go to the NWA. I go to Rev Pro or any other British place. I think there's someplace over in Africa, northwestern Africa. They're trying to come up. And I guess maybe at a stretch, as much as I'm disliking them, but Middle Kingdom Wrestling. And there's a place over in the Philippines. And they're not all high fly, crappy. So,
Crappy.
Well, I like high flying, but not when that's like 70% of the match.
Can be well placed.
The high flying should be a epic spot, not every spot. Me and Jimmy Whisper had to talk about that, and the high flying is cool, just not all day, every day. Darby Allin, good high flyer right now. He slam his shoulder right into your damn soul, knock it out your body, and you'd be like, look, man, I had to pick that up, I had to get my soul and then get back in the ring. I like how he throws that shoulder into the with the suicida. I like that. Not everybody need to do it, but Darby can get away with it because he's little.
He is little.
And I ain't gonna lie, a name like Darby, no. Even if it's your real name, no for a wrestling name. I don't know, you got to build up. You got to build up and get your name extremely recognized, because Darby Allin does not sound like...
Does not strike fear.
No, it don't.
Do not feel afraid.
And when you hear the ring announcer go at it, it's kind of like, oh, that's so flat.
Darby and Ian and Liam and Brian and all of them.
Darby.
They were all in the same class together in 6th grade.
Oh man, it's just, I wish I could have loved this match, but it's just two people that just won't go on. They can bring the hollering, they can bring the intensity, but that match was going to say, hey man, standard as usual. It could have been a 50-minute match. Standard
that would have
as
been painful.
usual.
50-minute match.
That would have been painful. That would have been painful.
I think the crowd would have left. Like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yep, this should be, is this the main event right here?
I don't think so.
We probably got one. Oh crap! Yeah, we got one more. All right. So with that said, y'all, if we missed something, if there was something in this match, please let us know. If there was something, we'll go back and look at it.
If there was some kernel of joy, let us know.
If there was something in this,
that better be a tasty kernel, buttery, and some salt,
all dipped in butter, glistening with a little dash of salt and stuff.
It'd be a real tasty kernel
with a little thin sprinkling zigzaggy of honey. Because other than that, be like, no. Be like, hey man, he did a leg trip here. I don't care. I don't care. He did a dragon screw in the ropes right here. I don't care.
Dragon screw in the ropes is not new no more.
And you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, he did this spinning angle body slam, and it's like epic. I'm like, okay, I want to see that.
I mean, if he gonna do some if he gonna damage the knee the whole time, okay.
I watched that.
But he just break out a dragon screw 1, 2, 3. Like he get mad, then he ain't mad no more, and they go back to the same old shit. No, you need to chew on the knee bone.
Yes, knee bones. Knee bones. Knee bone. Okay. So we're gonna get to this evil match. Hopefully we ain't gotta fast forward, because I'm about damn near itching. It's a beautiful lit paused area, but kind of itching on this fast forward.
It's him and Jeff Cobb.
Yep, still itching because they wrestled before.
I can't remember.
I do, and it was more exciting then. Then I saw him wrestle with Dick Togo there, and it was like kind of boring. And if this is gonna be a repeat of that, I might have to just fast forward. So let's roll. All right, so we got Evil versus Jeff Cobb, and nope, didn't skip. And I thought this was an entertaining match. I thought this was for me, fun. I'll get to the end on why it was fun. But I honestly had to take notes. I saw a couple of things. I said, okay, let me go ahead and start taking notes. Instead of playing Final Fantasy. We're trying to deal with whatever's going on inside my chest here with this virus or whatever the hell is going on. Whew. All right, so in my notes, and she's just gonna jump in whenever she feels like she has to correct me or add whatever she wants to add to it. I hope you do. So, Cobb starts off with a great drop kick and then a stiff elbow, which both of them dropped Evil. And Evil, when he hollers, he hollers.
I was somebody killing his ass. Even you put a stomp to him. About everything. What the hell, man? They got spikes on their shoes.
I like that.
Grief.
I like that though. You know, he don't have to do it at every turn, but he didn't do it here. It was what's coming up when Cobb uses what I call Andre's perch in my head. I'm just letting y'all know now what's in my head. Andre's perch, Andre the Giant, when he would just stand on somebody. As Andre didn't innovate that, but he popularized it. I don't know who started that, just stand on somebody, but Andre's perch, you know, and that's when Evil was hollering. Evil hollered on that.
He hollered on every blow. He hit him with he hit him with a forearm. He hollered like he was being killed.
It was like, and then that was it. It's not like he did when he was standing on him.
He fell out. And then he put a stomp to his shoulder blade, and he hollered like he got stabbed in the gut.
It was.
The stomps aren't that hard. We know the stomps aren't that hard.
They could be. I mean, it is Cobb. It's you know, it's Cobb.
Why didn't anybody else scream like they were being murdered by the stomp of Cobb?
I don't know, man. I'm over here.
You know why?
So Cobb, after that, Cobb delivers a great headbutt. You know, that one-handed reel back headbutt. It was really good. You got the head. You show what you're doing. Bam. It looks good. Nice camera angle so you couldn't see certain things. I like that. Even though they might be protecting the defender, don't protect too much. If you mess up and hit it right, even if you hit it perfect, you can bust someone open, even concuss them and yourself. So that's why headbutts are really risky. Then Evil uses the ref for his middle kick to the gut. He got that in. And then on the outside of the ring, Evil used the double chair shot, the chair around the neck, and then the baseball swing. He did that. Then he uses Cobb to knock over the timekeeper. And when he was standing up, he just said, just get up and move. And I told him, like, look, I said, Evil probably works something out with the timekeeper. He's probably like, oh yeah, that'd be fun. I said, so under that mask, he might be grinning like a goof nut before it happened.
He might be, but think about this. Remember when Fale would go after the announcer? After a while, the announcer started diving out the damn ring, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like, oh, I see this. He'd be like, Battle Laku.
Yep. He was after a while bad luck. Fale couldn't get to him because he was diving out the ring like he was leaping into some water.
And I have missed that so damn much.
So I'm like, hey, bell ringer, get a fucking clue. When Eva goes to the outside, grab your bell and walk to the aisle and just chill. That'll be funny too.
He gonna do that one day. Seriously, I think he's gonna get up and move, like get his stuff and move real quick. And Eva gonna look at him like, man. I think it's gonna happen. It'll be great. So, if that ever happens and we're not watching or something, and one of you see it, let us know so we can find it. Because I would just want to talk about it. I would just want to talk about it. Probably. I don't know. I hope I do. So Evil tried. You know, he got the abdominal stretch. Dick Togo's holding on to it, and Cobb is like, I'm going to just power out this and builds them both over. Let's throw him, but just show straight up strength. So then here's a big spot coming up. For those that didn't see it. Cobb sets Evil up because the timekeeper's table is all messed up. So Cobb flips it over, puts Evil in the chair, sits him down, put him down there, get the hammer in his hand. Evil just laying there, hammer draped in his fingers like he has no power over it, which is good. And then he goes and grabs Togo on the ground. Togo's like, no. He grabs him by his neck and just lifts him up. I don't think Togo helped him too much. I don't think Togo helped Cobb.
I hope he didn't.
You know,
That
I
dick
think
got
Cobb just
strangled.
snatched him up. I think Cobb just snatched him up from the ground, and then from there on, I don't even think he put him down. I think he just slung him into the railing while he was still in midair. I think
Something like that. Something like that to do some damage.
And threw him into the railing and knocked Evil over on at the time, just helping the timekeeper out. Be like, look, they got you now. I'm gonna get them. You know, so that was a little revenge going on. You know, that's a super face spot. If y'all want to know, that's what a super face would do. That's what them big epic, you know, good guys do. Then they get in the ring.
Well, shit, we dealing with Evil. Everybody becomes a big epic good guy, don't they?
That means he's doing his job. It's just that he was getting that go home heat. Okay, so Cobb gets in the ring. They get in the ring. Cobb hits the standing. He goes for the pin. Evil kicks out. Standing moonsault. Then he goes for Tour of the Islands. That don't work because Evil gets a hold of the eyes. Evil worked the eyes from the beginning, even up to now. Bats Cobb up into the exposed corner made by Togo while they were outside.
Getting the eyes is Evil's favorite move, other than sticking his dick in everything.
Evil goes to the eyes, and we loved it. We can't start hating it now.
But no, you know why I loved it before? Because he would also wrestle. He don't wrestle no more. There's no clever counter, right to the eyes. There's hardly any chops, right to the eyes. What? I can't hear you? Right to the eyes.
Yeah. he's a fucking heel.
He was a... We're not going to have this conversation again. He was a heel before, but he also knew how to wrestle.
And he would go to the eyes.
Yes, but he also wrestled. He could carry a match. He would go to the eyes a couple
He wasn't
times.
doing it here. He's getting the shit kicked out of him, and he's trying to get some offense. Tour of the Islands was blocked by going to the eyes. I think that's good.
Sucks, Togo.
God damn it. See, I thought we were going to leave the dick jokes alone.
Hey,
that's two you done made. That's two you done made.
Sticking it in everything when it's not wanted. I'm tired of getting visually raped.
Well, goddamn. That's just menacing. That's just menacing. I hear you, but that's just menacing. Now, epic power shown here. Cobb runs with Evil into two corners and then attempts to use Evil to knock Togo off the apron, but hits the referee instead. Still holding on to Evil, Cobb lifts him up over the shoulder and then performs the corner to the center of the ring, Oklahoma Stampede. That's epic.
It was epic, but you can sneeze and knock over the damn referee.
That's not the part I'm talking about.
I know. I just had to work that in there because you kept talking, so I couldn't jump in. But yes, Oklahoma Stampede, with him doing all that running with that big ass dude.
Yes,
was epic.
He running with a grown ass man. That's epic. But then after a little bit of rest, some distractions, Evil hit Darkness Falls. Evil hits the drop toe hold onto Cobb, and then Togo gets a sneak punch in at the ropes. Later, not much later, but Cobb, he tries spin cycle and Evil backhands the referee, which looked proper at the time. The referee was right there and in the spot that he would normally be in. Evil, on the other hand, normally when they do the spin cycle, everything is all clutched tight, but this time Evil's like, let me get my arm way out there. So that was the only difference.
And you're underselling Dick. When the ref got knocked out the first time, Dick Togo gets in the ring, starts beating Jeff Cobb in the head. That's how he was able to get Darkness Falls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You was like, some things happen. I've been trying to gloss over the shit.
I'm not. I was typing so I didn't see it, all right? Damn, you got me. I was typing so I didn't see. Leave my brother alone. Trying to make it over here.
You gonna make it. I'll drag you through the finish line.
Look, I put two N's in spin because I'm typing in all this. I misspelled attempted. I don't know about moonsault. I don't know about headbutt. I misspelled baseball. So leave me alone, damn it. I'm just trying to type and watch the show. I know they might be upset that we skipped Tanahashi-Yoshihashi match. So I'm trying to make up for it. All right?
They're not upset about that. They're tired of both of them, too.
If y'all tired of Tanahashi and Yoshihashi battling each other, y'all let me know. Let us know. We got to settle that. So the referee is down. It's a 2-on-1, and they was beating on Cobb like crazy. But Cobb then grabs Evil's legs, throw it into Togo, who catches it, and then Cobb uses the middle kick like Evil would. All right, which is cool. Then Evil uses a low blow, and then he gets a chair.
Don't forget, you didn't mention that he got garroted again.
He did?
Yeah,
I was typing, damn it!
He got garroted after the spin cycle, and Marty is thrown out again.
Cobb got in, and they was the 2-on-1.
Yeah, and that 2-on-1, he got garroted by that damn weight thing that he carries around.
Okay.
That damn dick. Nobody ever gets him with that.
The only way I can do justice on this is if I literally watched the match and recorded my voice while watching it.
Just strangle him to the head.
And then I got to do a whole lot of editing and break the words down so it's like take out the silence and then damn it, Cedra. You're making this difficult.
I'm being accurate.
You're about to get fired.
Go ahead and fire me then.
You're fired.
Make your own chicken.
Damn it. So after all that, because, you know, like, Cedra got to fill things in where I won't looking because I was typing. You know, I got Final Fantasy background.
I'm going to type you.
I neglected that to do this.
I'm going to come over there and type you.
All right. So Evil, he does use a low blow, right?
Yes.
He did get the chair, right?
Yes.
He tried to swing with the chair, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then Cobb did what? Thrust kicked the chair, right?
Yeah.
Then he grabbed him by the wrist and then was returned. Tour of the islands for the win, right?
Yes, and it was wonderful.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Are you sure about this, Cedra?
Nope, I'm sure. Evil was soundly defeated, but, you know, Dick Togo is still walking around.
See, the thing that was fun for me
is messing with me.
You messed with me. The thing that was fun for me in this match, one is Evil's hollering. And honestly, this Cedra's gonna be like, I told you. But it was fun seeing Evil get his ass whooped like thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a one-sided ass whooping, and I'm like, man, I want Evil to go back and watch this match and be like, damn, I got my ass whooped.
I want somebody to whoop Dick Togo's ass and toss him out the window as they drive down the street.
Man, yeah, Togo, I don't like him out there at all. What is he? Evil's ADJ or something like that?
I don't know.
Assistant. It means assistant, whatever the fuck it is. But I thought it was fun because I enjoyed seeing Evil get some comeuppance.
I enjoyed it too. There should have been more, but I have to take what I can get.
We know the match coming up next, but might have to watch most of it, maybe. Because it's going to come down to the unbeatables. It's going to be Okada and Cobb, those who are unbeaten. Because other than that, if Cobb lost to Tama Tonga, then Cobb wins the block. That's it. He just flat out win unless one more match and Cobb lose that. But
who else is other than Okada has got? Yeah. All right. I got you. Cool. I'm with it.
Cobb and Okada are neck and neck.
Yeah.
You know, right now Cobb's ahead. Okada's match comes up. If Okada loses, then Okada has to beat Cobb, and then they would be tied. Then they have to have a tiebreaker. They have to wrestle again. So they're not going to do that. So they're going to have them wrestle one time, and so Okada's going to win against Tama Tonga.
Of course.
Then he's going to go and he's going to beat Jeff Cobb. When honestly, Cobb should beat Okada.
Yes, he should. All day, every day, with one arm.
That predictions, you know. Oh yeah, what I say last event. What I say, Tama Tonga's gonna be in the main event because it's Okada.
Yep.
Where they at? I ain't been wrong yet, y'all. So hold on to your booty holes. Let's roll. All right, main event, Tama Tonga versus Okada Kazuchika. And, opening of the match, we didn't skip it. We didn't. No, you expected to go as, scheduled program, and it did. Everything went as you would think it would go.
Okada, go ahead.
I would say there was some differences. Okada all they talk about is that goddamn money clip. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah, just like they did for the Rainmaker.
I'm sick of
Risk
that.
control with this. Got the risk control. The same thing.
And, you know, I mean, Okada just, oh my God, you know, but he eventually does get the money clip. But there's a tail with Okada now for that. Because if he's going to win with it, he's going to lay you out. He's going to make sure that you are belly down, like, you know, the Anaconda Vice, sort of. You know, so that's what he's going to do. He didn't do that. But then again, at the same time, he's done this so many times. Okay, fine, you know. But I'm thinking it might be a tail now because he, you know, eat the ass of the money clip. So I'm keeping my eye on it.
He got another tail too.
And then this time, he goes, you know, for, you know, the return lariat. Tonga ducks it. He tries it again and again. They keep trying to get, you know, their finishes on, and it's not working. Now, Tama Tonga, yeah, I mean, they fought in the ring, out the ring, and you're sitting there like, you know, just watching the match. You know, how is this going to turn bad? How is this going to end up being? You know, that's what happens with Okada's matches. You know. How, you know, so you end up fast forwarding them and just get to the last, like, you know, 10 minutes roughly, you know, or at least what you would assume to be the last 5 to 10 minute mark of the match. And so, I mean, they did good. Tama Tonga pulled out, you know, Jimmy Snuka's, you know, chop and the Superfly splash, and, you know, he did all that. He got all. I mean, they got their shit in. Tommy hit a nice drop kick in the corner. Okada got his drop kicks in, drop kicking off the top rope. They did all that.
He missed the
third.
Kick. Yeah, he missed the third and another where he drop kick him. What's it called? He drop kicks him and he lands flat on his back.
What flat back drop kick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, he usually gets that.
Yeah, like. He never misses. I've never seen him. I've seen him miss it once with Tanahashi during the title match, and Naito with the title match. But outside of a title match, he don't miss it, and he goes on to get it anyway. He didn't in this one. So we're just going through it. It's the rigmarole, and then I'm like, Tama Tonga, what are you trying to do? Because he had him butterflied and trying to lift him up. He's trying that butterfly spike power driver.
Yeah, because he tried it twice, and I'm like, I have no idea what this man's going to attempt.
He's nailed it once and got the win. He nailed it once and was a setup. I got my critiques about Tama Tonga, but then, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna save my critique. I'm gonna let you know what it was, but then I'll tell you why I'm gonna save it. That'll be later. Tama and Okada just keep missing their moves. They're missing and blocking and countering, and it looks nice. Mm-hmm. You know, but you're just waiting for the inevitable.
But the problem is,
Okada don't miss that much.
But Okada kept trying to get the Rainmaker when Tama Tonga was spry. I mean, you could look at him. He won't El Groggy. He wasn't out on his feet. He didn't drag him to his feet by his wrist. No, he just countered your ass. Why wouldn't he counter again? He just fought with you to try and keep you from getting wrist control. He's not ready to be Rainmaker. Rain made. There you go.
Or clotheslined, or forearm knockdown, whichever you want to go with Okada.
The Rain made sounds sillier.
It did sound sillier. You don't want to be Rain made. You've been around this kind of people. They will make up a word just for the moment. And she did it.
But you all knew what it meant. You all knew. And that's what's important.
Oh my goodness. So eventually Tama Tonga, he hits. Now look, he got the net breaker, the spinning net breaker that, you know, that he used to call Veleno. and then they call it the Tongan twist. Now he got a guillotine DDT that Kevin Kelly called Veleno.
I think Kevin Kelly just want to call something Veleno.
I think that's what it is.
I don't think he knows.
Maybe Tama Tonga keeps changing it up, messing with him or something. I don't know, but then he hits this move. This underhook spike DDT, this vertical drop DDT, Bloody Sunday. AJ Styles used to use it, and some others used to use it. He hits it, and I'm like, pin him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You just dropped a grown ass man onto his head, you know, elevated style. Pin him. Don't Tanahashi this shit. But he don't pin him. And that's aggravating. And so Okada is dropped on his dome. He is slowly moving. So that says visually to the audience, this guy most likely would have been pinned.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So y'all keep that in mind. Tama Tonga says it's over. He runs up for the gun stun. Okada, and I said, go ahead and instant recover. And he did. He pushed him. And then he tried the Rainmaker again. Tama Tonga couldn't get what he wanted. But he was able to stop Okada. Then he butterflies him and gets the spike pile driver on him. That butterfly pile driver. And I'm like, well, you know, what you've been doing is just pick him up and try the gun stun again. No, he covers him. And everyone in the building shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he covered him, it was dead silence.
Everybody,
and we were,
breath.
yes, and we were there too.
Yeah.
And I'm counting with fingers 2, 3, and we marked the fuck out. The crowd is beside. If they could speak, do you know the uproarious ovation that Tama Tonga would have got?
Imagine if it had been a full house like it normally is at G1.
Oh my
It
goodness.
would have been crazy.
Yeah. I made sure to vocally lead y'all into misdirection for those that didn't see this match.
Look. Tama Tonga beating Okada was like when you watched Pokemon, the first movie, and Pikachu went flying off the cliff and Ash Ketchum just dove after him, no parachute, no nothing, and caught him and was going to hit his body first to save Pikachu, and then Charizard come and swoops in and saves him. Charizard, I can't believe it! That is how awesome it was, because I remember how that felt in the fucking movie theater, and I was right there with Ash.
We saw that in the theaters?
Yeah.
Damn.
We wanted to see the first 2 movies of the theaters, and the rest of them we were like, eh.
Yeah.
Because, you know, be friends. We got the message.
Yeah, we got it. We seen the show. So we get it. And it's all, and the English translation is abysmal because there's a lot of nasty they cut out. A lot of nasty. And okay, so Tama Tonga wins, and yeah, the crowd is, hold up. The crowd, it just hit me because at first I was like, why is the crowd not in it? No, the crowd was so hyped, they couldn't really clap. They aren't really happy when Okada wins. They wanted Tama Tonga to win. If you listen to this match, they wanted Tama Tonga to win, but they also had the, well, he ain't.
Yeah.
You could hear it. You can feel it. And when he won, it was like, yay! Wow, this is happening. And Tama Tonga, when he won, it took him just a little bit for it to set in that he actually won. And then, boom, he is like, adrenaline rush through the roof. All right, there are kids on sugar highs that will never feel what he just felt.
And then Jado got in the ring.
And he marked out. Jado marked the fuck out. If you ever want to see Jado with an absolute, honest, pleased, joyful face, show of expression, that was it. No heel, no nothing. That was somebody saying, I am proud of you and for you, and I am happy about this moment. All character destroyed. Tama Tonga had a speech planned. He had something ready. It was all good to go. But his adrenaline was pumping so hard, he could barely get anything out. He's going to be mad that he didn't get much out. But he was like, I am Tama Tonga. Why? He's been wrestling there for a long time. Yes, singles matches, they know who he is. They know his name, yada, yada. He's announced. They know. But there's a difference in that, and then you have finally beat the Mr. Unbeatable.
The Golden Boy.
You have beaten the Golden Boy, and now you introduce who you are. This is me. This is who I am. And as he said, this changes my history?
My entire history, yep.
He was feeling it.
And see, here's one of the many things.
Jado was telling him to go to the corners. Tama Tonga, I thought he was gonna cry in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's joy.
I thought that right before you said it. I thought they did the close of his face. He gonna cry in the back,
and he should. He should ball up in a ball and just cry in joy. I get it. You would have thought Tama Tonga won the whole G1.
The whole G1 and the entire Olympics. He won the Olympics, every event.
All of them.
All of them.
He showed up and just did them one by one and one. Speed skating, cycling.
All of it.
Yeah.
Shot put. Women's gymnastics.
Sweeping. Yeah. Diving, women's, men's. It didn't matter. He did all of them.
Synchronized swimming. He won them all.
Synchronized. He synchronized and won that too. He made up a sport and won it.
Here's the thing. We all know Tama Tonga with Bullet Club. We know he's a heel. He can cheat. He's a baddie. We all know that. But he got in there and wrestled that motherfucker clean and beat him.
Yes.
That's what's important.
That is most important, because if you do it while cheating, it's like, yeah, I won and I'm happy, but no, you did it clean.
He did it clean. See, and that's what I think that's one of the things that people hated about Zack Sabre Jr. because he didn't have to cheat. He could talk shit, go in there, twist you up, make you holler, and beat you clean, and then talk more shit. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know, because if they come in and start cheating, you had to cheat. You had to have this help. You had to have that help, which like makes Evil so fucking disappointing because he's a stellar wrestler. But no. Tama Tonga came in there, just like Tonga Low in the other block. Come in there with Jado. They got the master cheater. Didn't need to use him. Never used him. Not the whole G1. Because
it's masterful. They're solidifying a singles career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tag team Epic. Yes, we know that.
Yeah, they done done that.
But how great can you be if you're going to do the same old? And they said, nope, take Jado out. He's there for moral support.
And that's it.
Yep. Jado came in when it's, them versus another heel and they got somebody cornering him and all that stuff.
And they also showing that, the standard tag team dynamic where you got the one that takes all the beating and then the other one that comes in and finishes off the job. Because the one, when you pull one of those out as a singles, they can't make it as a singles.
Yeah, you notice that.
They can't make it. They don't have that dynamic.
That's what's beautiful about Gorillas of Destiny. They're both finishers,
and
they both will take a beating, and they got each other's back. They are a new dynamic to tag team wrestling, and it ain't modern. It's evolution. That's the big difference. You add a new element, and now with this singles going on, this G1, Tonga Loa. I really think they should have showcased him a bit better. But man, he's got the crowd behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I liked God before. Good grief. Tama Tonga, I might have to look up on some YouTube and see what he said in the back.
Yeah.
But man, his adrenaline was pumping. You could see it. He couldn't contain himself. I've been there. I don't know. I doubt it's on his level. I think I got about 10% to where Tama Tonga was. You know, Tama Tonga, he earned this night. This was his night. He gets to close. He gets to say words. And the first person, I beat Okada.
Yep.
He got to say that. And Okada, I'm going to have to give some credit where credit is due. Okada didn't short sell himself like he would any other match that he's going to lose. He actually looked like he was trying to win and was going to.
He did like he was trying to win, but he's got to tell. I've seen him many times.
Yeah, go ahead.
He hasn't lost many times, but every time he loses, he starts off the match aggressive.
Oh,
he don't never start off the match aggressive. He always like, yeah, you know what it is. I know what it is. We gonna just do the thing. But no, every time he loses a match, he always start off aggressive. And he was aggressive with Tama Tonga, and I was like,
See, I was thinking about that.
That's all I allowed myself. A little That's it.
Just to see, because he could do that, and then yada. You know, even when that went outside the ring, there was no cheating. You know, Tama did it all alone. So this was good. This was great, and this was needed. All of this was needed. Okada lost. He lost to Tama Tonga. And I said he should lose to him, but he won't. And I am glad I was wrong. Being wrong can be so awesome. Look, we hope y'all enjoyed this. We do. All right, so we're going to get up out of here. This has been Cedric and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary, New Japan Pro Wrestling, G1 Climax 31, Day 16. Whew! Day 16. As you know, glove up, mask up, wash up. Stay safe. Keep you and everyone around you safe. You know, let's try to actually do good and get rid of this virus that's trying to go away. Let's help it go away instead of helping it, flourish. Let's do that. Let's help it leave. Help it leave.
It is overstayed its welcome, and we won't close the door.
It's like Tai Chi with his go home heat, a few years ago, and yet the fans lock the door and tell him to get back in the ring and wrestle. It's like you want him to go home, but you won't let him. Man, now that was a perfect example. So. Y'all stay safe, all right? Take care. Goodbye. See you next time.